Introducing Her Majesty, the most beautiful, intelligent, wonderful, and the King, His Majesty, the most courageous, strong, virtuous, agile, the one, the only King and Queen of Newmarket Festival! Woo! The magnificent Gypsy Korea Band!
Dignity and dignified dignitaries are blended chords from England and France.
Lords and ladies, please welcome the United Courts of England and France.
Lords, ladies, it is I, Henry VIII, the King.
Of England.
And Wales.
Guess also Ireland.
And France.
We're not going to be going to this
Hold on. Now I know what you're all thinking. I am not that imp that you must know. I don't drink and I know things. I especially do not repay my debt. That man is cheap. Speaking of cheap, King Henry said cheap because he gave me his bastard son's clothes from when he was a toddler. They fit. Also, King Henry's so dumb. There is no good tutor in England at all. No, wait!
First things first.
Well, he's over there on Louisville.
All right, let's get it.
All right.
The guards
are all in step,
The guards are all in step,
in all their morning pep.
in all their morning pep.
The guards are marching through the fair to see the people
And lift up thy cares.
The guards are all in step,
The guards are all in step.
on your left, right, left. The fair out to play,
The fair out to play
on this glorious day.
on this glorious day.
They fly around on gossamer wings.
Speaking of gifts that Oberon brings,
The fair out to play.
the fair out to play.
Hey,
Good job, everybody.
yeah.
Where I could not say R's and W's.
No spur, Alinzaclanium.
Yeah. Doth thou believe truly that your spoken word is greater than mine? You would be incorrect, sir.
One unlocks the crypt.
That is cool.
He's over in the shade.
Filling in for Willie. Get the eye gun going on. You can't need that.
No.
I mean, you probably could, but
You know what? You want some guard history?
guard history?
I started that.
You started that?
Look at your back.
You want the back?
Yeah, give me the back.
Around. Here you go. Want the back? You started that, bro.
I did start it.
Wait, what are you doing right now?
Replacing lanterns.
Replacing lanterns. And why? Because they were dead.
I like all you saw me.
Yeah, we're replacing lanterns. See these little tea lights? They gave us plenty.
Supervising, that's my job.
Oh, you missed it last year. We had Calypso, and when we blamed, there's a certain line where he blames it on her. She walks out.
We have 3 of the weddings today. We just finished one up. We got the Rose Garden ready for another one. And we'll hit parade. And then after that, it'll be a wedding. That'll be the second wedding of the
That'll
day.
be the second wedding of the Rose Garden with no swords.
With no swords. And then the final one will finish up with swords.
Yeah, the final one is at 4 o'clock, chapel with swords. And how big is the wedding party? Over 80 people.
I thought it went down. Did it go down?
It went down from 100.
Well, we'll social distance ourselves from that.
Very large reception.
So, Louvier, his boot, it began to speak and talk and flop before it was stepped on. Oh no! Step out of the way! Yeah! The rain truck. But it began to flop and talk. So luckily, I prepared for a moment like this with Goodwill boots. Yes, $13 for just this type of situation. God stuff. Gods are prepared for anything. Isn't that right?
Yes, God stuff.
God stuff. Yes.